जो बीत गया सो बीत गया, क्यों ढूंढ रहा है ठोकर का पता। ये शिकायतें, ये अदावतें, ये बोझ कहीं पे रख के भूल जा। निर्मोही निर्मोही, उस याद से हो जा अब तू निर्मोही। निर्मोही निर्मोही, उस बात से नाता रखना अब कोई। गूंजा सा है कोई एक तारा गूंजा सा है कोई एक तारा, गूंजा सा है कोई एक तारा गूंजा सा है कोई एक तारा।
Hi, Amit Trivedi. Welcome to the Quint. You launched your solo album. Could you please take us through what the album is about, what the theme of the songs are?
Basically, it's a love album. Central theme of the album is love, and it's all about the magic of love. That's why I call Jadu Salona, and there's a story behind the entire album. It's about the magic of love and magic of music. There are 6 songs in it.
Could you please, we'll request you to, sing a few lines from any of the songs.
Okay. तेरा होना मेरा होना जादू सलोना, फिर यूं ही कहीं मिलना जादू सलोना. That's the main title song, Jadu Salona.
With the content changing nowadays so much, the number of songs in movies has also reduced. Previously we had at least 8 to 10 songs, but now it's more of the background music. So, do you think that is giving rise to more independent music in the country?
Yeah, definitely. And as I said on stage also, the gap between the consumer and the artist is reduced. And thanks to such platforms like Spotify, they help discover. They have this beautiful algorithm which help the consumers discover various sorts of artists. So when you're scrolling or you're going to the playlist, this beautiful playlist, the amazing playlist that they have. So you never know, you come across some beautiful song and you're like, hey, ye kya gana tha? And then you get to know it's some song by an independent artist. And that's how discovery happens, and that's how you realize, oh, there is so much more. There are films, a lot of films, by itself they have this, kya kehte hai use, right word. I forgot the right word. The premise, I'm saying, the premise is such that they don't lend themselves for consumer-friendly music. It's more film-oriented music. It's more situational music, which works beautifully in the film. There are songs that will work beautifully in the film. To take this narrative forward, to give the justice to the situation of storytelling through music, through songs. When you talk about biopics, or when you talk about any sports biopic or any real life stories, then it's very tough to create songs that will work with a larger audience, which we call as super hit songs or blockbuster songs. It's very tough to create that with premise like that, which is tough. So that's why I guess independent artists have, because they don't work with those boundaries.
Yeah, absolutely. The films for which you have composed the music, given background score to, did you feel that your music was like one of the primary factors, because later on people went and searched for their albums, right?
As I said, it depends from film to film. It's not, you can't, every film will not have that. As I said, every film doesn't have that premise. To where music is, a lot of films I have done where music is not in the forefront. It's not that important. नहीं भी हो तो चलता था. गाने नहीं भी हो, आज के मुझे लगता है गाने नहीं भी हो तो चलेंगे. But you need it for the business angle. For it.
Speaking about the independent music scenario also, we experienced the pandemic, right? I mean, in 2 years, there wasn't much content that was coming out, and so but people were consuming things because they were stuck at home. What was that time like for, like, artists like you?
It was not easy, like everybody. The whole world was in it. So, artists have an advantage, like artists like me, or we have an advantage that we can function from one room alone in isolation.
Yes.
We don't need to be out there. Of course, recordings, jamming, doing performances, shows. That for that you need to be outdoors. But you can be confined in one place and for days and create music. So that way, I could say both. There was some good to it also. Bad was that mentally we were not in a great good space because we were not knowing what was going on. The world was in a very very bad shape. So it does affect, as an artist, as a creative person, it does affect your mind also. So that did affect my creativity also because I couldn't create, I couldn't think only.
You have been composing music for like over a decade now. So could you tell us about, the shift in the change of the music scenario, what audience was consuming when you had started versus what they like to consume now?
The medium has changed. The consumption has changed. Of course, the medium has changed. The way we used to consume earlier. I know for the fact that when I grew up, I had to get out of my house, take money from my mother, father, walk because I didn't have that much. So walk towards wherever the music shop was, however far it was. We used to walk till there, go see what we want, or if we want to compile it, like make we want a playlist, then we want to write whatever we want, give it to that person. He will record that. He would say, come after 3-4 days. We used to come after 3-4 days, again go there, walk and go there, come back. And whatever music you want to buy, you used to physically go, come home, buy a CD player or whatever that thing is, go and buy that also, put it out there, then put the cassette or a CD inside, and then we used to consume music. This is a long process we used to go through when I was a child. Long process to listen to any music that I want. Now we just tuck, tuck, tuck. 3 clicks away.
Yeah. More simpler.
Oh, so it's great. It's great, but it has advantages and disadvantages. So the value that we had, the value that music in general had around when I was around, when things were less, everything was less, the value was more. And we had to work hard towards this situation. Now, everything is out there, so much. The value is like gone boom down. That's the difference I feel. As a consumer, as a composer, I have seen in my life. And I talk to many artists. We all feel the same. The value of the whole this music world, beautiful, magical world called music has gone down because of this. So everything has advantages, disadvantages. The advantage is that you don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to go out to a music shop and get a CD or a cassette. I am sitting at home with my phone. Tuck, 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 just 3 clicks away, man. It's amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you.